Alright, hello, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. Today we are going to be continuing on with the Super Saiyan God, 7th year LR EZA showcases. Last time we did Goku Frieza. Honestly, I think after like this match, I'm probably done with that fight for showcases at least. Maybe if I do like a huge like marathon one, like you know, taking a certain character against every boss in the game, like a really long video or something. Maybe I'll do that some more, but like it just quite simply, I mean that they can't compete anymore. Like when we got them on global, in what was it, November? I mean, we already shit stomped them then. Like now, I mean, our damage these characters are doing is what, like double, triple, quadruple. Like Goku, Frieza. I mean, they just get one turned by they can even get like killed just by one unit outright. Like it's crazy. But I mean it is what it is. So that being said, I did do that one. We're gonna use this fight. Then we're gonna go into battle hard and formidable foe, Dragon Ball Z. And at that point, after I get all these sort of quote unquote main 10th anniversary showcases out that I wanted to, that's when we will jump in to the part 3 like red zones that I haven't gotten into those yet. I've stayed mostly spoiler quote unquote free. Um, the only thing I know is that it's either Vegeta or Goku story. There's like I think it's an Int Jiren that has AoEs, but that's literally all I know about those 6 fights. So I've still managed to stay mostly free of knowledge on those fights, so that's really good. Uh, we'll jump into those as soon as we're done with this. Hopefully in the next couple days, I'll start getting those uploaded. But that being said, here we are. Let's jump in. It's just these guys are so crazy. Okay, huge. I'm also sort of getting some more gameplay out of the Grade 8 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Certainly, I mean, Grade 8 Vegeta specifically, I haven't gotten the most experience with him. I've been getting more and more over time, but it was just like, by the time, I got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I knew I was going to get him, which is why I was sort of being a little patient with showcases. By the time I got him, right, by the time I was, ready to start showcasing, like, Grade 8 Vegeta and stuff, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, came out, like, right after, so it's like, I didn't have time to do, like, a big dedicated showcase for him, so I've been trying to use him across all these fights to just, get more gameplay out of him. Because, I mean, it's like, what am I supposed to do for that showcase I did? Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Grade 8 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, it's kind of hard to showcase 3 characters all at once, That being said, they're in slot 7. God damn it, wait. No, this is horrible! Because now I have to... It's so annoying. Okay, I guess I do this. Damn, that's so... Last time I got kind of screwed on the rotations, too. I do obviously want to run them next to Blue Evolution Vegeta. Maybe I could have done, for this fight specifically, maybe I could have actually gone over to, like MUI Goku. I don't know. Like, I've been having issues with him recently. Maybe he would work, but, like, it's also, like, he's only on the 170 for the Gogeta lead, so I was a bit too cautious about that, maybe. Although, to be fair, I think Blue Evolution probably is just going to get destroyed by Golden Frieza, so maybe I should have just went for it anyway. I don't know. But I do think, like, no matter what, I mean, the gods should be able to look really good here. I mean, it's just really annoying they're in slot 7. Because, I mean, at that point, we're not going to get a lot of ability to really stack with them. And obviously we do want to stack with them. Stacking is good. I mean we'll be able to get the big 4 or 5 super turn, but at that point, I don't know if we'll be able to get any more stacks going into Golden Frieza. I'm really not sure. It's just very unfortunate that it worked out this way. Also, like Super Saiyan 3 God, thanks. He's so good. I actually saw for the first time this sort of at least the first time that I was able to pinpoint that it did proc, and I guess I should say, the sort of 77%, you know, defense increase, that high chance to proc ability, like he's so fun. I'm really glad I picked him. Like it was either him or, you know, Go Frieza character, and listen, I do not regret my choice. I really wanted that character before I sold the kit. And certainly, you know, I do need to figure out some way potentially at some point to use them as like a friendly to try them out some. But I guess like you can't really 100% tell until you actually use the character. And at the end of the day, it is important to actually try characters. You know, form your own opinions. But my opinion, to be fair, wasn't formed by others. You know, I saw that kit and I hated it. I mean, you could go back to the initial sort of stream, right? Before, like when they first revealed the character, I'm like, like I couldn't. I was like, I cannot. I was sitting there, I cannot hide my disappointment. I don't know. I don't know what they did with that character. I mean, if you enjoy them, good for you. Genuinely good for you. I'm not here to take away from anyone's enjoyment. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's meant for fun. It just, for me, they did not fill the expectations I would have had for them, considering I've been waiting for them to get a card for fucking like 6-7 years. So, it is what it is. But that being said, we finally have the gods here. 424,000. They are actually, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, what? They're starting out a bit higher than normal, but no, I do have the 50% defense from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That makes sense. Okay. Now, I do the last one. I forgot to, for the defense stacking video, I did switch this to the additional defense, but I did make sure to switch this back to the attack additional. I mean, they're pretty tanky, and it just gives them a decent bit of extra damage, so. That being said, they should work as a slot 1 here. Let's rotate off Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And, like, we're just gonna kill Final Form Frieza here. This is what I'm saying, like, we're not actually going to have a chance to really get a lot of stacks to them, unfortunately. That being said, though, I mean, I do think, like, they're probably not really gonna need it. Double digits. I mean, they do have 77% in the first turn, but they're probably not really gonna need it. Like, we're gonna get set up. You know, we're gonna have that sort of, you know, Gogeta active, right? In the support, it's really just so insane. Like, they're just gonna do so much damage. I don't know if we'll be able to, like, you know, one-turn Golden Frieza or anything. I mean, we're not doing as much as I thought we would. Maybe we'll be able to get, like, another stack in. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. This is the 4th one, right? Like, they just go on and on and on. Like, they're the best stacking character in the game. It's so good. Well, them and the Super Saiyan 4s, of course. Damn it, no! Additional normal. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. It is what it is. That's unfortunate, though. You know, I do understand why, it's power beyond Super Saiyan for support, right? You know, and base. Like, I get it for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but, like, he's the Giant 8 power lead. It really should have been Giant 8 power. Like, I know he's technically he's not Super Saiyan 4 yet, but, like, it should have been, like, the Giant 8 power in sort of Super Saiyan 3 still. They didn't need it to make complete sense. I feel it does, you know, when you're rocking, like, the full Giant 8 power, like, you know, Vegeta, I mean, great Vegeta, he doesn't get the support the first couple turns, which is pretty unfortunate, actually. Okay, well, we can just go ahead and do this. This should work pretty well. And we get to say bye-bye to Frieza. Now, something to note about Vegeta, I do want to make sure to keep saying this in these, it does turn out that we were actually incorrect about how this worked. I saw some testing done, and, you know, his ability, the After Guard, is activated. A lot of us, you know, I don't know if I can say everyone, but a lot of us thought that sort of procced. Oh, huge. A lot of us thought that sort of procced, like, when, after the first hit. But through testing, it does appear, at least, that it does activate when the first hit happens. Which is actually a pretty significant buff, which means, our thing to be considered, because it does mean he does have that defense at first attack, which means he's really good. You know, he's pretty damn tanky. So, I mean, we only got 4 stacks here. This is pretty unfortunate. What do I want to do here? Honestly, what if I just... Okay. I think, what if I just, like, go into Super Gogeta, but I don't use the active this turn? And I give them, like, 1 more turn of stacking. I think that's pretty decent. I could do that. I think so. The only thing there would be, though, damn, I don't actually know. Because, like, orbs? What am I... No, I think I just have to do 4 stacks, because there's no way I can get enough orbs for both of them. That's really unfortunate. Okay, is what it is. Here, let's make sure these both play. Alright. Blues!
Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you! This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God! I'm going to have fun destroying you!
Alright. Now let's go into Super Gogeta. I want to see how this turn goes first, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to think of something. Only 1.1, huh? I mean, we did only get 4 stacks. I'm starting to think something about the you know, the gods and Super Gogeta. I'll evaluate after this turn, or explain or whatever. Here, let's practice.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
There's 1 health bar down. I realized the E word I was looking for there. I should evaluate. Elaborate. That's why I switched to explain. I was like, that doesn't make sense. No, elaborate. That's what I was looking for there. Okay, so 1.7. Nearly 1.8. And then we grab our 9 orbs. That's hard to say, by the way. Nearly 2.2. With 77% damage reduction. And guard. Like, are they good enough? Are they good enough? That's so insane. Because this ability, like, they're just gonna destroy Golden Frieza this turn. Like, it's not even gonna be close. Alright, let's grab these for Gogeta. That should work. And I don't think I need to use Vegeta's active. That should be fine. And the gods, even if they don't dodge, they just tank this flat out. We'll see how this turn goes, but I've been starting to think something. Okay, they did dodge. What a 46.8. Mind you, this is 4 stacks. Now, I do know, obviously, that Gogeta is the character really juicing them up here. Obviously. 34.8. Now, that being said, I'm starting to think. 38.6. You know, at some point I do want to put out a sort of at the very end of Anniversary. I'm curious myself. I don't know exactly where I'd place every character. Now I don't have the most experience with everyone, but I'll make sure to indicate for those characters that I don't. Okay, we do get the 5 super turn. Now that being said, you know, the more I'm using these characters, 4 health bars down. I mean, well, they did 3 health bars, and technically, because Gogeta did that 1 on his own. Let me put it like this. Currently, what I'm thinking is Vegeta 1, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta 2. Now, here's where I'm sort of conflicted. I don't think people really are giving Super Gogeta enough credit for how OP that active is. Like 54%. It is such an insane juicing, you know, for these characters. However, and maybe this is an issue because mine's 55%, and I will wholeheartedly acknowledge that. But I feel like I found even with like Rainbow Friends, I'm not the biggest fan of Gogeta's base at all. It feels, in comparison to the other, you know, all the other top 4 characters, you know, the Vegeta's Goku form, the Vegeta's Vegeta form, the Gogeta's Goku form, and then the 7th tier bases. Like, Vegeta for Gogeta is by far the weakest of all of those. It's not even close. I don't understand why they tried to give him, like, you know, I've been calling it, like, you know, Super Guard, you know, Giga Guard, Mega Guard. Like, you know, the Goku portion that starts out has damage reduction in 3 instances. But damage reduction actually stacks with each other. So when you have 50%, 20%, 20%, you have 90% damage reduction. You don't get Mega Guard with 2 guards. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. I really, like, Super Gogeta, while he's not as flashy as the 7th tiers, I feel like maybe Super Gogeta himself is, I'd probably say number 2, maybe. But I don't know. I think maybe even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I still, like, he's gonna be invincible forever. I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I like the gods more than Super Gogeta. I'm not gonna lie. I really do not like how the base performs of the Gogeta character. I mean, he's just outright, like, he looks like a bitch, at least for me, in the battle hard and formidable foes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He gets pretty washed. It's, I don't know. Like, and then people are like, oh, you just gotta float him the first turn, and, you know, then use his active, and don't actually use Gogeta. You know, the Goku active. It's like, okay, I mean, sure, that active is pretty strong. I'm not gonna say it's not, but, you know, that's the same sort of thing with, like, Goku Frieza I've seen. It's like, oh, you just gotta float them their first turn. It's like, if we have to float a character their first turn, I mean, how strong is that character? You know? That's the sort of angle I look at it from. I mean, certainly he's definitely, no matter how you look at it, if you rate him any lower than 4, I mean, you're just wrong. And I think Vegeta was very clearly 1 as well. And certainly, I mean, if you still say Super Gogeta is 2, just because you the active, I mean, it really is so insane. But and once again, it's probably just a 55% issue. Although the rainbow has gotten caught for me too, but it's by far a lesser extent. But, you know, it's just my experience. I mean, I really don't like the base of Gogeta. It should have been, like, I get what they were going for. 1 Goku stacks attack, 1 Goku stacks defense, 1 Vegeta stacks attack, 1 Vegeta stacks defense. I understand. Like, I get it. Okay. However, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I understand what they were going for, but it would have been far better if both Goku stacked attack and both Vegeta stacked defense. Gogeta, like, the Gogeta counterpart is clearly meant as a defensive unit, while the Vegito counterpart is meant as an offensive unit. It's very obvious. You know, I mean, this guy, he gets fucking. I know this is a tangent here. On this suit. I mean, he gets up to 85% damage reduction with guard. Like he is very clearly a defensive unit, a defensive supporting unit. You know, nullifies negative effects. But like, I just, and maybe he'll age better, but like I don't know if that's even true. I feel like the Gogeta form will age better, but like the Vegeta form is just gonna take more damage over time. It's not gonna get better. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like he should have just been really tanky. Maybe like the other guard instance, it should have been like a 50%, you know, dodge or something. Because they clearly want to dodge this character. I don't know. Tangent aside, here we go. Let's go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Alright, let's try to, it's gonna be hard. I was gonna say, I want to try to not get a full orbs, but it's, god damn, okay. Well, that's what it is. I don't think we'll kill this turn. I hope we don't. That way we can finish off with the gods, like, active. That'd be pretty nice. I don't know. I really like the gods. Like, maybe it's, I can definitely admit, like, although to be fair, I mean, Gogeta and Vegito stack too. But like, I admit I am biased because the 7th tiers, I mean, they greatly stack. You know, up to like 4 or 5 times the turn on both super. Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. You know, and obviously I do like stacking. That may come as a revelation, but I do like stacking. It's pretty fun. But that being said, like, it's just, I don't know. I'm really starting to think I like the gods as 3. You know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, 2, gods 3, Super Gogeta 4. I mean, if you like, I'm not gonna. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, genuinely, I think, like, the only quote-unquote, like, wrong statement you could make is, like, I think Vegito is clearly one. Like, his counters, like, maybe down the line, all the other 3 are gonna age better than him. I think it's possible. I don't know about Vegeta because of the base, but at least at their strongest forms, I do think all of them will age better than Vegito. But right now, I do think he is pretty clearly, the strongest. But like, wherever you say the other 3, you could say the gods 2, Gogeta 3, Super Saiyan 4, you know, 4. Now I disagree with that, but like, you know, it's like, I mean, sure, I don't think so, but like, it's definitely a valid take. So it's not like I'm saying like Gogeta, oh, he's bad, you know, he sucks, and I say 4. I don't know, like, the gods, they're just looking so good. Now, hopefully I can manage to, not... Here, what do I... Really? God damn it. I don't want to only go for the 12 key. I gotta go for the 18 key. I'll just try and go a little not so hard with, I guess that. We'll do that. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. Oh, hopefully I don't die from trying to, you know, just hold off a little bit here. I would really like to... I don't think I will. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku is probably the only one who can really do damage like that. I really would like to finish off with the... He's so crazy, 55%. Like, on a 170? Like, he's so good. I could not be happier with this guy. He might honestly be... Like, I really enjoy all the characters, but like something about Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I wanted this type of card for a while. Something to note, by the way, is pretty interestingly, we did think they added a new mechanic in, I think it was December, where you could use, it looked like how it would function would be using like an active skill during a grade 8. And we thought it'd be sort of introduced here, but it wasn't. So I do wonder if maybe instead it'll be like we're gonna get like a new baby soon. Maybe it'll be like the TWR right after 10th anniversary. Cause we should get one, I think, on the 6th. I could be wrong about that. And they may change it how it works, but I think so. Oh shit. Oh, we can oh wait, no we can't. Never mind. I was gonna say we can get another Gogeta, but I guess we could get one more Gogeta for the support, but we can't actually get the active because that would kill. Here, let's finish it off like this though. I mean, we'll have the support. They should be able to 1.8 before, yeah. They're so good. Here, let's do this.
Now it's my turn.
That's so crazy. Yeah, they're 50 mil. 50 mil with only 4 stacks, by the way. 4 stacks, no active. Like, it's so crazy. They're so busted. 10th anniversary. I mean, certainly there's been some misses, but I could not be happier with the celebration. It's so good. It's so peak. Like 7th years. They got what they deserved. They definitely did, because at the end of the day, it was always going to be how good these guys are, make or break the celebration. And they did understand that at the end of the day, and they made them top 4. But there we go. That is the sort of Resurrection F, Golden Frieza stage done. Unfortunately, they started slot 7, but they definitely were able to still dominate despite even with only showing up for a good, 3 turns there. They're so good. They're so good. But yeah, there we go. We're done this one here. I do want to, get into Battle Hard for the Foe Dragon Ball Z, as well as, like, I do want to record all of these, that way I can start getting some Part 3 content. I also need to, get the Super Saiyan 4 stack attack up. Hopefully sometime, I think I should be able to get it within the next day. I don't think it's not going to be tonight, though, unfortunately. Just, that Super Boss, they really fucking set me back. Okay, there we go, though. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.